In Landman Episode 6, Tommy spared Manuel's life for several significant reasons. The fifth episode of Landman ended on a cliffhanger when Cooper was jumped in his trailer by Manuel, Antonio, and their other friends. Despite warnings, Cooper, who had been assisting Ariana with household chores since her husband's death, refused to keep away from her. Fortunately, the next episode showed that Cooper was still alive, and Tommy's retaliatory pursuit of Manuel was the conclusion of Landman's Episode 6. If the first 6 episodes of Landman's cast have shown anything, it's that Billy Bob Thornton's character, Tommy Norris, is not going to give in to pressure. Despite Manuel's strong exterior, Tommy is more resilient, and he accompanied Sheriff Joeberg and his friends to beat up his son's attackers before apprehending them. Although some would have been surprised that Manuel survived, Tommy made his threats quite evident. This has a well-thought-out explanation. Sheriff Joeberg understands the importance of the oil company's crisis management executive to the overall health of the community, thus Tommy might have the law on his side. But there are boundaries to what he can permit. The sheriff wanted to make an arrest to wrap up the investigation because Cooper's attack was already a felony that was being investigated and had garnered publicity. Making arrests improves his reputation with the public and county officials, thus Tommy profits from doing the work for him. It would be more difficult to handle if Tommy killed someone. Murder is more difficult to get away with than television series, like Yellowstone, will make it appear, not to mention Tommy's other mounting work-related problems that have attracted a lawyer to town. Tommy would have had to keep quiet out of fear of possible reprisals from Manuel's friends and family. The sheriff would have had to deal with a local public relations situation, and other witnesses would have been there. Sending Manuel to prison for an anticipated 30 years is a horrible enough punishment, killing him would have been a catastrophe. They shouldn't pose a concern in the future because Manuel appeared to be the main member of the group who assaulted Cooper. Boss's beating of Antonio left him scarred, and Sheriff Joeberg could easily deal with the other crew members off-screen. Cooper and Tommy appear to be safe at this point. Although Tommy still has business concerns, they are unrelated to the circumstances in Cooper's crew. Regarding Cooper specifically, Tommy seems to believe that he draws trouble, and thus far, it has been confirmed to be accurate. The next possible issue for him is the relationship between Cooper and Ariana. He must now address the internal component after addressing the outward one. Although Cooper and Ariana have maintained a platonic relationship thus far, there is no denying that some love feelings are starting to grow between them. Ariana is in a very vulnerable position, as Tommy cautions, and with Cooper being as gullible as he frequently is, this could prove to be a potentially explosive mix. They might be doing well right now, but if Taylor Sheridan's television appearances are any guide, things could go south at any time. The Manuel event is just one more hiccup in Tommy's already difficult journey, which includes some serious issues. In Landman Episode 1, cartel items were engaged in a truck plane explosion, and in Episode 5, the cartel appeared at an oil field to demand payment for the commodity they had lost. Tommy, who is clearly unable to give them what they want, threatens them enough to keep them gone for a while, but they will return in due time. In addition, Tommy is still $500,000 in debt and is handling a publicity disaster for Monty's business as a result of the oil rig explosion at the end of Episode 1. Even while getting Manuel jailed is a short-term victory, Landman's remaining time might see everything else go apart. Tommy's issues are still piling up with 4 episodes left in the season. Tommy is the ideal choice because Monty is unlikely to be held accountable for any of his company's significant difficulties. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel please.